The Red Cross is closing the shelter at the Pasadena Convention Center, but it's not clear when.
Fox 11 Susan Hirasuna is live with reaction to that. Susan?
You know, Christina and Alex, as a rule, the Red Cross will not let you inside a shelter. They want to protect the anonymity of the evacuees. But today we got some photos of what it's like to be inside, but also concern from these evacuees once they found out today that the Red Cross will move the operations from the Pasadena Convention Center.
It's like we're in a giant kennel.
Altadena resident William Lee described what it's like living in a Red Cross shelter for weeks. He called out LA County Supervisor Catherine Barger after her comments in a morning news conference.
As far as mismanagement, that is news to me, and I've been there several times.
Spend a night with us and sleep on one of those cots. See what it's like at 3 in the morning when you hear babies screaming for the moms, when you hear dogs barking.
But for all the complaints, there's also fear of the unknown after evacuees received notice this shelter will close sometime in February.
They give us 2 days before they close down the thing, and we're supposed to go somewhere and find somewhere to live? That's ridiculous.
The Red Cross confirmed the shelter at the convention center must shut down as planned, but there's no firm date yet, and nothing will change until a new location is secured.
Where exactly is the new location?
We don't know yet. We're still vetting that location. It will be in the next few days, but as you can imagine, it's a pretty big operation to find a place for several hundred people.
Evacuees would like the shelter at this location remain open, but at the same time, they like improvements, some complaining about the food.
These are TV dinners.
And that the homeless have moved their encampments inside the convention center, along with their bad behavior.
Yelling in the middle of the night, vomiting on themselves, starting altercations, getting mad over nothing, throwing stuff at people, crapping on the walls.
They're calling for help to find permanent housing.
We have super seniors in here, some with one leg. How are they supposed to get around to look for an apartment?
And perhaps the return of the sympathy and support they felt in the first days after the fires, when celebrities visited and new clothing was donated. They claim they're only getting used clothing, if that.
We can't even get a pair of underwear.
All right, well, as the Red Cross stated, they are looking for a new location, maybe locations, but again, nothing changes here until that is secured. And Los Angeles County Supervisor Catherine Barger also reiterated that Pasadena Convention Center was never meant to be a permanent solution for these evacuees. Reporting live in Pasadena, I'm Susan Hirasuna, Fox 11 News.
Do we know why they're trying to move them out of there? Is there other events that are scheduled for that convention center? Why the need?
Apparently, yeah, that's the easiest way to put it, that from the beginning they knew that they could occupy the space for most of January and then would have to close in February. Yes, there are other events that are scheduled for the convention center, but they don't like to say it like that, like it's going to, you know, we are not closing any shelters, not closing, just not this location. So it has to go someplace else, and it's a big operation. There are about 300 people still here at the convention center, and that also includes other entities like Altamed and Kaiser, who've been here to help people if they need resources like getting prescriptions filled, and also, of course, trying to help these people find permanent housing.
Very real look at the difficulties for so many there. All right, Susan, thank you so much.